Hi Gemini, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So this is your bonus reading number 1 for November 2018. We're nearly in the month of November. This reading should actually be up by November 1st. So this is bonus reading number 1 for November the 18th. November the 18th is actually my birthday, which is why it came to mind. Sorry guys. So for November, this is bonus reading number 1. We're using the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. Now, I thought to myself, I love doing the bonus readings for the channel. What, can I think of today? What's the type of reading that we want to do today? Well, we're nearly at Christmas, aren't we? We're in November and then we're into December. So we've got sort of from today, how many weeks have we got? So we've got about, I don't know, 7 weeks or so until Christmas. And a lot of people around this time of year think to themselves, I really would like somebody in my life. I guess this is for people who are either single, this reading, or this reading is going to be for people who are, maybe you're in a relationship and you want something better. You're not happy in the relationship that you're in and you're looking for true love, or you're looking to meet your soulmate, that type of thing. So what I wanted to title this reading today was, will I meet my soulmate, or will I meet true love by Christmas? Will I find true love by Christmas? This is what the reading is going to be today. The bonus reading one. Will I find true love for Christmas? And this is for singles or just for people looking for love. So we're going to use the Enchantment Everyday Tarot, or the Everyday Enchantment Tarot, sorry, by Poppy Palin. Probably my most favourite deck, to be perfectly honest with you. I really, really, really like this deck. Let me just oil my hands a little bit. Looking a bit crusty this morning. And yeah, it's really early actually on what day is it today? Wednesday the 31st of October. So yeah, I want to get these readings done. I've been planning to do these for ages, but because I get really busy and stuff, it's hard to put readings up sometimes. So, or in time, which is why the other readings always came first. Your general monthlies and stuff. So yeah, we're going to do the bonus reading. Put that to the side there with the booklet. Really, guys, honestly, check this deck out. It really is bloody phenomenal. You can get it on Amazon. I'll see if I can leave a link below if you want to purchase it. It's very, very good. It's a little bit pricey, £30 in English money, but it's a very good deck. So, cards all over the place so far. Let's have a look at what we find for love coming in for Gemini. Let's have a look. So, Universe Spirit. Will those Geminis who are single or looking for love, will they find a true love partner by December? Will they find a true love partner by December? Will Geminis find those who are looking for love or who are single, will they find a true love partner by December 2018? Show me. Okay, guys. Right, so we've shuffled the cards. We're going to split the deck as I usually do into 3, like so. 1, 2, 3. Collect it back up. And I'll just do the Celtic cross, Celtic, however you want to pronounce it. But I'm doing it, it's like an extended one. So we've got you're the significator here. So what we do is we do the present situation for you here, gems. Then we're going to do what your challenge is, or what's influencing you, what the root issue is for you. Showing here. No, sorry, this is you as a significator. So this is the present situation. This is who you are. This is what's challenging you at the moment. Okay, this is going to be the root issue down here. Gotta hope you've got enough space. Here. And this is the recent past. This is we'll put this a little bit to the side here so we've got enough room on the screen. They're fairly big cards, to be honest with you. So this is the most likely outcome. Okay. This is the immediate. This is going into December, November going into December. What's coming in terms of love? This is you guys now. This is influences around you or coming in, hopes or fears, and this will be the overall outcome for new love coming in. Okay, and what we're going to do, just thought to myself, these are like my 2 favourite decks. So we're going to use clarifiers using the Giant Rider-Waite deck as well. So we'll use any clarifiers from this deck, okay, over the cards. I know it's a weird way, but I wanted to use 2 different cards. Spirit just says use 2 different cards, okay, 2 different decks. So let's have a look. I wish I had my pointer pen. Maybe I just need to get a pointer pencil or something like that. Do I have a pointer pencil? Bear with me, chaps. trouble with me is I do a lot of studying and that at the library, so I always pack away my pencil case, which has a lot. I've got loads of stationery, but let's just have a quick look here, see if I can get a large. Oh, Daisy, what are you doing, pal, this morning? There we go. All right, listen, is there a decent pointer pen that you can give me, universe, from here? No, not really. Had a really good one, a yellow kind of pencil, and disappeared. Anyway, we'll just use this one for the time being because it's just going to be easier. Okay, let's have a look. So, who are you guys? You are showing as being the Two of Wands. Okay, you know the Two of Wands, when that card shows up, often you're ready. Because this is the card that means being ready. You're at that precipice. Two of Wands isn't about, some of you guys, it might be that you're at a little bit of a crossroads concerning love. Some of you guys, you might have choices and options in love, because the Two of Wands can say, I could go with this person, or I could go with that person. See, with the Two of Wands, some of you guys might have those options with the Two of Wands concerning love. And for some of you guys, Gemini, you might be with the Two of Wands, you might be at that precipice, because the Two of Wands says, right, I'm right at that precipice, I'm at that place now where I'm ready to go over the border, because the Two of Wands is about going over the border. Sometimes with the Two of Wands, you're ready and you're willing, but you're too afraid. You're afraid to take that risk. So some of you guys are really ready right now to, you know, to go out there, to make your mark on the world, to find true love with the Two of Wands. And some of you guys might have options with this Two of Wands energy. Some of you guys might be in a crossroads at, you know, in certain parts of your life, in other areas. The present situation for you guys right now is showing as being, well, the Three of Coins energy showing here. So, you know, the Three of Coins, when it comes to a love reading, this is all about meeting. You can read it two ways. You can read the Three of Coins as either being where you're building a life with someone. So this is buying a house with a partner. This is, you know, talking to your doctor about, you know, planning a pregnancy, or talking to the vicar about, you know, plans for a wedding, that type of thing. You might be with the Three of Coins energy. I mean, you are at this place with the Two of Wands. So you are at that kind of junction right now with the Two of Wands, where some of you guys are ready and willing, and some of you guys might have options between two paths in terms of love. And it might be, you know, the focus for you around that in the present situation is all about talking to people. Do you know what I mean? Because the Three of Coins can also be socialising. You can be talking to people in work. You might be, I mean, on this deck, we don't see the one person standing above two, but if you do, sometimes this can be, especially if you're at that crossroads, you've got choices. It might be that you're the one that's got a choice between two people. So some of you guys might have a choice right now between a couple of people. And some of you guys, it's, I'm ready to make that move. Three of Coins as a result around you in the present situation, building relationships with others, probably with the Three of Coins for some of you guys. The root issue, but what's influencing you is the Page of Wands. Well, it's nice. Page of Wands as a person, this is, be careful with pages when they're love, when they're people, because remember, when you do tarot, you look at the court card, study your court cards, who are pages as people when it comes, they can be very immature. So be careful that, but you're influenced by this, which is a good start. So right now, you guys ready to start, if you're, you know, got options with the Two of Wands, you're probably, you know, got a choice, because you can be the third person making a choice between two on the Three of Coins. If this is you ready now to make your mark, to find true love with the Two of Wands energy, you're confident enough to go out there and get what you want, then this is all about building, you know, relationships in social settings, going out there, enjoying yourself, meeting people, that type of thing with the Three of Coins. Because what you're influenced by is the Page of Wands. You're ready to go and explore and have some fun, okay? So this really is your energy in a way. I think what you're influenced by with the, and also it could be that some of you guys are influenced by a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo individual. Could be that you're influenced by somebody who's got quite a fun-loving energy about them, somebody who's quite excitable, somebody who's quite experimental and quite sexual, but their show is a page, so they can be quite young in the way that they see things. But that's not a bad thing. Or this is about you guys just being influenced with the Page of Wands to go out there and have some fun and, you know, explore life and just throw caution to the wind. The root issue for you guys at the moment, why everything is happening, is because of the Six of Coins, okay? So the Six of Coins in love is all about finding a balanced relationship. This is give and take. It's a money card, really. It's a materialistic card. It's a material card. So we've got, when you do tarot, you try and read the cards in terms of what the elements are trying to tell you. So we know that the Six of Coins Coins in the tarot, they are all about what we experience. So the Six of Coins is all about receiving. So you're receiving stuff. The root issue for you is all about give and take, trying to find that balanced relationship where you're giving, someone's taking, but somebody's also giving and you're taking. I think that this is a good thing with the Six of Coins energy showing here. The Six of Coins can also be when it comes to the tarot as well, where you are making choices between two people as well. There are always two people on this card. That's the only, I love this deck, but the only thing I don't love about it is that, but then again, we do have two people holding out hands. So the Six of Coins can also be to be quite popular as well, because there are people who are interested in you. Remember with the tarot, try looking at the cards in different ways. You don't always have to look at it in the one way. Some of you guys, the root issue is all about finding a balanced relationship. And for some of you guys, you are this. If you look at the cards, they've got a similarity. You've got a Two of Wands here. It can be that you're at a path, you know, you're at a path between two people. You've got a choice between two paths you can go down in terms of love. And it might be as a result of that, again, look at the imagery, it's similar. You've got, usually on the Three of Coins, you've got one person and two people underneath. So that can be, you know, you guys having a choice between a couple of people. And the root issue is about the Six of Coins. People want your attention. Six of Coins is also where people are vying for your attention. So some of you guys, it is that people are vying for your attention. And what is influencing you right now, Gemini, is the Page of Wands. You're ready just to go out there and have some fun. You're not taking a lot of stuff seriously. You've got, and some of you guys do have attention around you because you've got Six of Coins showing here, you've got that Three of Coins, and you've got that Two of Wands. Okay, so for some of you guys, it is definitely, you've got attention on you. Okay, and you're just saying what you're influenced by is the Page of Wands. You just say, let me just go and see what's out there. Let me just go and have some fun. And for some of you guys, it's a little bit more serious. You want to go out there. You're ready. You're willing to have one's energy. You're talking and developing relationships with people because you want to find that balanced relationship. And what you're influenced by is the Page of Wands energy. It's time probably to let go of something from the past and just to go out there and explore. In the recent past, you guys have experienced the Hangman. So you probably experienced a little bit of a waiting time. Okay, also you might be experienced with the Hangman energy, you know, a sense of needing to hold back and just wait and just, you know, for some of you guys, if you've got attention around you, I think with this Six of Coins energy, I think in the recent past around that with the Hangman energy, you might have been just waiting. With this Hangman energy, it might be some of you guys you've had a, you know, you've been, because I get the impression that you are the you're the merchant here. You're the person that these two people are vying for, okay? And you've experienced the Hanged Man, and I think that this Hanged Man energy, because you seem to be the ones in power for some of you guys, you're holding off a little bit here with this Hanged Man energy, and you're saying, yeah, I've got loads of attention and people who are vying for my attention, and I have to make that choice between maybe two people here because I've got a choice between two paths, but I'm just going to hold back a little bit here with the Hanged Man. We'll see why that is in a moment. Actually, we're going to get a clarifier through these, through the big tarot, the big Rider-Waite. Why is they experiencing the Hanged Man? Why is Gemini experiencing the Hanged Man in the recent past? Whoa. God, you get muscles shuffling these. Why are they experiencing the Hanged Man in the recent past? And I'm only going to put clarifiers on the areas where I feel it's necessary to do this. Let's have a look. Because of the Four of Swords energy, I feel that there's been some healing, a time of healing that you guys have been through. Four of Swords is all about healing. It's about recovery. Okay, some of you guys, it might be that you've taken a step back to contemplate who it is that you want, what it is that you want, especially you've got a choice between two paths, and you've got a choice maybe here around the present, around a couple of you know, a couple of suitors, and the root issue is all about people are vying for your attention, and you're kind of like, oh, okay, which one? You know, in the recent past around that, you might have said, let me hold back a little bit because I need to think about things with the Four of Swords. Not only am I going through a place of recovery now, maybe I've had shitty relationships in the past, but also with the Four of Swords, I'm contemplating, well, I'm contemplating what's going to be, you know, I'm contemplating maybe with the Ace of Wands energy getting involved. I'm contemplating what getting involved would concern. You know, this Ace of Wands, I'm contemplating starting something new here with the Ace of Wands energy showing here. Okay. Yeah, and it is. The Ace of Wands is new relationship. So this is a new passion. And you've taken a step back because with the Four of Swords energy as well, it might be for some of you guys, you have withdrawn from, you know, starting something new with an individual here. Or you want to take time out with the Four of Swords energy from starting a new relationship with someone. Hence, what's influencing you right now is the Page of Wands. You just want to have some fun. So if you just want to have some fun, maybe, just maybe, you know, in the recent past, with the Hanged Man, you've kind of held back a little bit with that card, because really here, you're just kind of taking a bit of a break. Four of Swords is also taking a break on starting anything that's serious. okay, with this Ace of Wands energy. Now, you guys as a significator, you are showing as being the Ace of Swords, okay? So I think that you definitely have with the Ace of Swords. I think that you have become anew. I think with this Ace of Swords, some of you guys have severed ties with people. I also feel with the Ace of Swords energy, you are in the planning stages. You're planning new things within your life with the Ace of Swords energy. Ace of Swords could be also, if you're showing as the Ace of Swords, you know the truth. I think there's a real stealth and a real strength here of mind, of heart, of ideas with the Ace of Swords energy, which is why some of you guys here, you know, with this Three of Coins in the present situation, are probably just developing relationships with people, because as a significator, you show as being the Ace of Swords. Somebody who's quite sharp, somebody who's quite intelligent. You're quite intelligent, you're quite sharp. This isn't about just being in love. This isn't about just starting a relationship. Well, what are you going to get out of it? Especially if some of you guys are looking for a balanced relationship here with the Six of Coins. You might be saying, well, as a significator, I'm quite sharp, I'm quite intelligent. Okay? It's not that you're cutting or anything, Gemini. You're just sharp. You're just intelligent. You're just knowledgeable as people, because your significator is the Ace of Swords. So I would say as a person, you show as somebody who's sharp, who's knowledgeable, and who's highly intellectual as well. You've got some great ideas, and you've also learnt a lot with the Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords is all about developing those new ideas, but usually it comes from what you've experienced in the past. Some of you guys have cut yourself off from the past, and you're moving forward into the future. So that's why the root issue is, for some of you guys, it might be that you're just playing the field here. The root issue is about playing the field, and as a result of that, developing relationships or making choices between people around you, because you really just want to have some fun. And you have held back for some of you guys from having relationships with that Hangman, because you're taking a break from starting anything, you know, really strong with anyone there. The most likely outcome for love coming in, true love by December, is showing as the Star. Well, yeah. Every possibility, every single fucking possibility. Sorry for swearing, guys, but the Star is a really, really good indicator. The Star says, well, yeah. And I keep seeing you guys being in, and this could also be more than, you know, it cannot, you can read it two ways. You can say, well, more than likely by December, some of you guys, it might be that you're with a fellow air sign. And you know, some people say, no, it's too much. But no, I just see people being with people. So this could be an Aquarius dude, for example. But also I just see, look at the imagery of the cards. It's really interesting, especially these two, Six of Coins and the Star. Look at the imagery, they're the same. There's two people here who are reaching out to this individual here, and there's people here who are reaching out to this individual here. So I do see you guys, if nothing else, being in high demand. You're going to have a lot of people that are very, very interested in you, and the ball really is in your court, gems. Single, looking for love, the ball is definitely in your court for love. So far, it really, really is. And I think a lot of it is down to this Ace of Swords, because you know yourselves. You're highly intellectual, you're highly knowledgeable, you're not stupid, you can see the truth, you see things very, very clearly, you've made changes, you've made necessary changes, you've cut certain things out of your life, and you've also said, look, yeah, I do have people that are vying for my attention, but you know what? I'm going to hold back from that, because I'm taking a break from starting anything too quickly here. I really, as my influence position says, just want to go out there and have a little bit of fun. Coming in though, this is the important bit, the last three cards. Coming in from November to December for some of you Geminis, what do we find? Oh, Four of Wands. So Four of Wands, this might be a party, some of you guys. We are going into the Christmas season, so I'm going to read this as a party. Some of you guys are going to a gathering, you're going to a party, you might be going to a club, you might be going out for a meal. Remember, the Four of Wands represent, you might be attending a christening, a wedding, an engagement party. You're attending some form of an event, because Four of Wands is the event card. It represents parties, it represents all of those things. I'm seeing an event coming in for some of you guys with that Four of Wands. Now, influence is coming in around that event. Oh, there's new love. Even though this is your card, your major, it doesn't matter. There's new love coming in. You've got the Lovers. So I'm seeing an event happening for some of you Geminis coming in. And around that, what you're going to have is love coming in. Because this is the influences coming in around this card. So we've got an event for Gemini. And there's love coming in. I want to see if we can find out who that lover is. Who is this person coming in for Gemini? Oh, that flipped out. What is this? Oh, it's a 10 of coins. Okay, so this person, they're showing as being the 10 of coins. This is person who would be a very secure, stable individual as a job. This person might run a business with the 10 of coins energy. This might be a bank manager with the 10 of coins energy. There could be a doctor with the 10 of coins energy. There could be a chemist with the... This will be somebody who's highly, highly respected with the 10 of coins energy. Some of you guys are meeting new love with somebody who's highly respected, especially within the community as well. This person might also have a little bit of baggage. They might have their own family because it is a 10 of coins, but the 10 of coins represents the home and it represents the family. So when you see a person as the 10 of coins, this person's highly respected. They might also have a family, so you might also be stepping into a relationship with somebody who's already got children, that type of thing. This person, that might be a part of an extended family, but this person with the dogs on the card is a very loyal individual. Dogs on the 10 of coins mean loyalty. This person's looking for a long-term commitment because the 10 of coins represents a long-term, permanent, committed relationship. This person's in a very high standing position as a job. This person with the 10 of coins energy is very respected within their community and amongst their peers and also amongst their families that they have developed. So you're meeting somebody really good here, hopefully. Hopes or fears, what is that? The Four of Blades is your hope. So I think that your hope with the Four of Swords is just really just to have some peace. Finally, is to find a relationship that gives you peace and gives you happiness and gives you joy that you've been looking for. This is the area where I always get nervous because, for fuck's sake, sometimes readings can start out looking so good and then they end up being shite because you've got an outcome that says, yeah, you've got all this coming in, but the outcome is like, well, it's over before it starts. Let's have a look. Shit, let's have a look at what this is. What's the overall outcome there? I'm seeing you guys meeting someone really good in between November and December, the end of December 2019. What's the overall outcome? Okay, well, the High Priestess. The High Priestess isn't a bad card when it comes to love because it can mean a mental connection, but also the High Priestess can mean secrecy. The High Priestess, for me, within love, when you get the High Priestess in love, it means several things. It can mean somebody's keeping secrets. I don't think it's that. I think things are going to take time to develop because the High Priestess can also mean that things take time to develop. So when you get a High Priestess in a love reading, sometimes this card says somebody's a little bit aloof or a little bit held back. But also I think that more than anything with the High Priestess, sometimes this is about a mental or a spiritual connection, especially if you get it with the Two of Cups. I want to see why we've got this High Priestess as an outcome. Why are you telling me that the High Priestess is the outcome? What do you mean by the High Priestess is the outcome? Why is the High Priestess the outcome of this relationship, buddy? So I think this means that things will take time to develop. Oh, what's that about the Devil? See, it depends on how you want to interpret that. The Devil, sometimes this is fun. You know, the High Priestess can be sort of a sexual card as well. When you get the High Priestess as well, she's got this like really strong sexual deep energy, and it might be that this is something to do with the sexual energy. The Devil is about sex as well in relationships. So there might be something sexual going on here, but the Devil also is a card about bondage, and it's a card about difficulties, and it's a card about something not very good in a relationship, but I'm not going to read it like that. I think that there might be a slow moving change here, but I feel that it's more than likely with the Devil energy, it's about the Devil, that one of you is tied to something from the past probably, okay? I think that one of you is tied to something from the past. Okay, you might be tied to your fears. You've got the Moon energy showing here. Okay, the Moon and the Devil are sometimes something psychotic going on. So sometimes this is a mental problem going on here. The mental problem is either yours or it's theirs. I'm seeing you meeting somebody here, but I think in the outcome with the High Priestess, I don't think it's secrets. It might be secrets, but I think it's more than likely that it's going to take a long time for things to actually start to really develop, and might be for the long term or the long haul with that High Priestess. Things take time to settle themselves down. But it might be, see, I don't see with you guys that you've got any real problems here for yourselves, if I'm being honest, Gemini. I just don't see that. I just see people, I see you guys as being really at the forefront of your brains. You're showing definitely as being the Ace of Swords here, which is a nice energy as far as I'm concerned when you show us that. It shows somebody who's intellectual, knowledgeable, sensible, clever, and they've got, you know, they're thinking really clearly, which you guys are here. you know, the most likely outcome is, yeah, you're in demand here with the star. More than likely, it's looking very hopeful for finding true love. But I feel from this overall outcome, you've got the High Priestess, which says, well, and that's the nuance of life, because tarot is nuanced and life is nuanced. And how I look at the High Priestess when it comes to love, this can either be when you're ignoring someone, you detach yourself from someone. It can mean that definitely, because the High Priestess can also be somebody who doesn't, you know, you can meet a High Priestess in an office. You can meet somebody who's very, you know, it might be the overall outcome from this is there's a little bit of mystery going on, because the High Priestess is mystery. And it might be, well, what is the mystery about? It's about the devil. Is somebody tied to some form of a fear going on here? You've got the devil and the moon showing here. To me, when I look at those two cards together, the devil energy is to be enslaved, and the moon card is all about our fears. So somebody might be enslaved by their fears, for example. That might be why one of you, it could be, it looks good, you're meeting someone here, but I just feel in the outcome, and we're not going to look at it negatively, that things are going to take time overall to kind of build up with this individual for some of you Geminis. Because I think that somebody is enslaved with this devil energy to their fears. And that might be why you've got this little bit of mystery going on, this little bit of slow movement going on within the relationship. Things aren't going to, I don't think things are going to move that quickly, which is a good thing. Because that's what you guys want, isn't it? You've done it here as well. You've got the Hanged Man. You've held back because you are taking a break from relationships or starting anything. The Ace of Wands means to start relationships. You're taking a break from sex, some of you guys are. So you hold back because you're taking a break from sex, or you're taking a break from starting relationships for some of you guys. I mean, let's quickly go through the reading again. It's a very, very good reading. And don't worry about this outcome. I just feel that the High Priestess really is about things taking time. There's a little bit of mystery happening here with the High Priestess. Also, when you get a High Priestess in an outcome, it's unknown. So, because it's an unknown card. So remember that. Sometimes when you get that High Priestess in an outcome of a reading, it says it's unknown. So the overall outcome might be, well, it's unknown what's going to happen in this relationship, because the devil, somebody still might be enslaved to their fears, whether that's you. I don't think you are, though, for some reason. You show as being the Ace of Swords. That's not somebody who's enslaved to a fear. That's somebody who's got high intelligence and who's actually separated themselves and cut themselves off from a fear. So I don't necessarily think it's you. I think that it's unknown, because I think whoever this Ten of Coins person is, I think that they are still held back by some fears, for example, with the moon energy. They might be held back, or they might still be enslaved, especially if this is a male with the Ten of Coins. They might be enslaved to, you know, the moon energy can also be either a Cancerian person, can also sometimes read as Pisces, but it can also read as a woman with problems. You know, like this is the up and down wife, or it might be this person is enslaved, or they're still chained, or they've still got problems with a wife, or they've still got problems with a difficult female. Moons can show as difficult females, because females, the moon energy is can represent feminine energy, and sometimes when you get the moon, this is a woman who's very confused, or a woman that's got problems or baggage. I'm not being sexist, I'm a woman myself, but sometimes it can be that, and maybe it's unknown, because maybe this person, it might be that you find love, it could be that, I'm asking who the person is. Ten of Coins can also be a married person. Some of you guys, it might be, yeah, you're at an event and you find love with a married person, but the future is unknown, because this person's enslaved to a difficult wife or a difficult girlfriend with that moon energy showing them. So I do feel that things are going to take time, and I feel the future will be unknown, and it might be a little bit uncertain with that High Priestess. Quickly do this reading again. Very, very interesting. I think it's a very good reading. I think it's very, very, very good reading. Really, really good. But the main thing is you guys know what you want. You know who you are. You know what you're about. Some of you guys ready for love. You're at that precipice, the Two of Wands. You're ready to cross the border now and find real love. Some of you guys, you've got choice between two paths. A couple of people showing up there. And for some of you guys, if you are at that precipice, you're ready to find love, you're ready to go over the border. I think that right now, some of you guys are talking with people. You're socialising with that Three of Coins. You've got a choice between two paths, Gemini. I feel that you guys here with the Three of Coins, you're standing head and shoulders, and people are looking up at you saying, which one? Because the root issue for you guys is, some of you guys who are ready for love and discussing stuff, I think that you're ready to find a relationship that's give and take. For some of you guys who have a choice between two paths, you're deciding on who you want. You're in demand. The Six of Coins means to be in demand. And also, what's influencing you right now is that you're just ready to have some fun. You just want to have some fun, because you are the Ace of Swords. You're very, very clear with the Ace of Swords. Let me see what you guys are clear on, actually, with that Ace of Swords. What is it? They're showing as being the Ace of Swords. Gemini is showing as being the Ace of Swords. Some of you guys might be divorced as well with that Ace of Swords, because your significator is the Ace of Swords. So it might be that you're very clear, you're very knowledgeable. Some of you guys might have severed a relationship, you might be divorced. What is this Ace of Swords about? What What is the clarity? We'll use the word clarity. Well, it's about, yeah, the Ten of Swords. Some of you guys, I think that you have severed the past. I think that you have, it's about the Ten of Swords. So I feel that there is an ending here. You've been through a difficult period, but you're now with the Ten of Swords. With all tens, you had a painful ending, some of you guys. So this Ace of Swords, you're showing us the Ace of Swords, but it's about the Ten of Swords. I think that you've been through a painful ending in relationships, and now with the Ace of Swords, you've severed the past and you're now ready to move forward. So I think this is a positive thing here. I'm seeing you guys severing the past and now ready to move forward. And that's why you're influenced by the Page of Wands, just ready to go out there and have some fun. Some of you guys really are in demand here, but you're holding back because you're not ready to start with the Four of Swords energy, you know, a new relationship as such. You're not ready to, you know, have sex again for some of you guys with that Ace of Wands. You're abstaining from sex, for example, and that's why you're holding back a little bit. You just want to have some fun, but some of you guys are really abstaining, I think, from the old sexual thing, probably because what your significator is saying with the Ace of Swords. You're very, very clear here, but also, you've severed the past, you've been hurt, but now you're moving forward. You're seeing the truth in terms of where your path is, and it's not to rush into any type of relationship, which is why some of you guys here with the Three of Coins are being very, very careful in who you choose with that Three of Coins, but also just developing relationships slowly and surely. The more than likely outcome from all of this will be there's going to be success with the Star energy. You're definitely still very much in demand. You know, you're the star. More than likely, you're going to be the star. You're going to be really, really in demand. And they always say, don't they? They say when you don't want something, and when when you're being a little bit kind of held back in terms of love, that's when they all come along. That's when love comes along. And it does. When you're not chasing it, that's when it comes, and that's why you're showing the star. More than likely, some of you guys are going to find a relationship by December, and more than likely, some of you guys are really going to be in high demand. Now, we've got a scene here between November and December. There's a lot of office parties going on for some of you guys who work in offices. If you go out a lot, there's gatherings here. There's Christmas parties with that Four of Wands energy going on there, because Four of Wands is a celebration card. It's an event card. It's where you're going out partying. I'm seeing a party event. I'm seeing a celebration event. I'm seeing clubbing. I'm seeing eating. I'm seeing family events. And I think you meet someone here. You've got the lovers coming in. So when you get the lovers coming in, this is a new relationship. This is an attraction. This is something that hits you out of the blue. It's with a Ten of Coins person. This is somebody who can be stable, secure, financially they're okay. They're in a good job. Chemist, doctor is the Ten of Coins energy, showing their somebody who works for the communities, the Ten of Coins energy. Ten of Coins can be like a family practitioner. This will be when you get coins, this could be a builder, or this could be like a CEO or somebody, not necessarily CEO, but definitely a manager, bank manager, for example. This is somebody who can work with bricks and mortar, that can work with buildings, because it's coin energy. They're not likely, probably not to be a creative type of an individual, because coins aren't creative. Coins deal with agriculture, they deal with medicine. Coins deal with health, they deal with money, obviously, so bank manager, loan person, that type of thing. So you're dealing with somebody who will probably either work within medicine, money, or earth, practical stuff, but not creative. This is a fine, upstanding person in the community. However, with the Ten of Coins showing here, this person might also be married as well, or they're in a long-term relationship. All you're really wanting is just a bit of peace. You just want to find a relationship in which you can relax and just be yourself. The overall outcome from this this wedding thing, or whatever this is, this celebrations that some of you guys are going to between November and December, and also meeting this person here with the lovers and that Ten of Coins, the overall outcome will be, I think that the future is undecided. We don't know what's going to happen with that. I would say that things might take a long time to develop between you guys with the High Priestess. I think there might be a little bit of mystery here. Somebody might not be telling you everything, because I feel that not because they're a bad person, but I feel that this person with the Devil energy, it might be, and I don't think they've got any real mental problems going on with themselves. They show us a Ten of Coins. I think this is someone that they deal with. I think they might not tell you everything because they're attached. That they might be attached to a woman with a lot of problems, for example, especially if you're a woman watching this and it's a man you're meeting. They might have problems. The Devil card is also to be enslaved and have problems and burdens. They're enslaved to, it could be a female that's got problems. This person might do a bit too much drinking. She might have, flippant episodes, get really angry really quickly, that type of thing. This person might be enslaved as well to their fears. So it might be the future is unknown, because this person's got some fears going on as well. The enslavement card of the Devil and the fear of the Moon energy showing here. the future might be unknown with the High Priestess as well, because this person looks like they've got issues going on. It could be within a family situation, for example. It could be with a partner. This person's going, you know, the Moon energy. Yeah, usually I can see that card as a female card, but you know, it might also be that this person's got a few secrets as well. You've got the Moon showing here. The Moon is about secrecy and illusions. Okay. I don't think this person's psychotic or they've got anything mental going on with them as such badly or anything like that. But I do feel that this you know, the future is going to be unknown with this person, because I do think that there's a few ups and downs that this person, I don't think it's you though, I think it's the person needs to sort through something here. But I do see love coming in, but I feel that if love comes in for you guys, if you're watching this by the end, between November and December, just take it slow with whoever this individual is. If you recognise this person via the reading, just take it nice and slow. I don't like that combination. Others might read it differently as a tarot reader. I don't particularly like that combination. Okay, and the High Priestess and the outcome, not keen on that. You might read it differently, especially if you read more spiritually than I do, but I just feel that you need to take it slow with whoever this person is, because there's things that still need to be resolved with them, possibly in a relationship that they're already in for some of you guys. Alright, that is your reading, my darlings. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and I will be back with another bonus reading come mid-November. Take care, bye-bye.